All right, so a tiny bit unplanned today. Hold on, am I? Wait, hold on. Why is this so messed up for you guys? Okay, that is interesting. Huh. I I don't remember it being that way in the last episode, but I do apologize if it was. I gotta go back and watch that because I don't reckon it was that way, but I could be wrong. Okay, so anyway, today I got absolutely nothing planned, so we'll see where this takes us. Uh, I did jump in and I did compete in the summit. By the way, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I did redo the CO6 a bit. Okay, you can't really do much to these cars in this game, so just some teeny tiny changes. While I'm at it, we can actually go back in, redo a little bit of it, because I do not want the... Okay, as usual, it might be controversial. You guys might not like it. Me personally, I do like it. I'm gonna keep it... Okay, let's go carbon there. Okay, so I'm gonna do something like that. Not livery, we are gonna go to caliper color, and I do want to do... Should we change up the color on the Corvette? Like, do love the... Okay, for the sake of it, let's make the calipers blue. Just because this, like, CR1 color is blue, pretty much. So, well, not pretty much, it is blue. But, yeah. I'm a sucker for this car. So I feel like everything looks so good on this car. Now, granted, I've changed the interior color, so that might be a reason to why. You know what? Let's keep it blue. Let's keep it blue. Man, I do want a C. I want to say I want a CO6 so bad, but I want a C6 so bad. And I honestly don't care if it is a CO6 at all. I could take a narrow body for all I care. I just think the car itself is so incredibly sick that to me it honestly doesn't matter. Like, if I can get my hands on one in a year or two, that would be awesome. I'm gonna tint the windows a bit, and we're not gonna do anything else. I mean, the fishbowl kind of... I wish I could tint only like the rear window and maybe the sides. That would be sick as well, but this will do, this will do. I don't remember if I've shown you guys this, but I did buy the C6 in Need for Speed. So a video will be coming on that as well. So stay tuned for that. And I got some more grinding done in that game, and I also have a lot more grinding to do in that game. But for now, we are gonna check out whether or not we actually made the summit. I don't remember why I did the summit. Now that I say it, did I do the summit? I did. Ah, because the thing is, we have the 12C, so I was kind of aiming for gold. And I ended up placing plat. Not that it really matters, because we have everything there already. I kind of wanted the cash for the 12C. There's no way I didn't have the 12C before, right? This one I am gonna want to check out, because we did miss out on that one last time. This one... Hold on. Did we never grab this one? It was the 12C hypercar. Wow, okay, I thought it was the drift car. Hold on, watch this. I thought it was this one, because I was so sure I had it. I completely forgot it existed in hypercar. Ah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Okay, gotcha. So, okay, then I'm dumb. I was gonna say a bad word. Uh, so we have the lucky one. For some reason, I think it looks kind of cool. I mean, I've pretty much never driven it, but I mean, fair point. Whatever. So we do not have the lucky one car, I guess, the platinum car, marble edition. One way we can check that is if we go over to catalog. We could honestly just scroll down to Proto. There it is. We go on not owned. We do not have that one. We do not have the summit reward. This one is sick. I don't know when it was, but I haven't seen it again. The 2023. That one actually looks really cool. I will give them that. Okay, so we do not have this one. Then I don't know what we're waiting for. Let's jump into the summit. But before I do that, I am gonna have to crack this one open because I was gonna say I'm falling asleep. I'm not falling asleep. I am tired, but I'm not falling asleep. So we do get a Nitrochemist legendary. I mean Nitrochemist, but I don't care. Oh god. Because if we go over to oh god, we gotta back out of you know what, let's do it. If look at this. If we go over to street race here, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 nitrous chemist kits. Maybe 12. I might have miscounted, but 12 or 13. So at this point, like, sure, I'll take the kit, but I'm not gonna apply it probably because I still have a bunch of parts that I haven't used. I zipped through and sorted out and like scrapped a couple of parts last week when I did the well, not well, it was this week pretty much so. Just to get rid of some parts. The thing is, I don't even care about FX stats anymore. So I got like almost 4 million scraps because it's okay. This is gonna sound dumb, but every time you use stuff, okay, like this, I use double the cash than the scrap. So if I wanted to burn all my scrap, I would have to burn 8 million. If we go off these stats, then they increase every time you use them and stuff like that. So it's just, it's insane. But for the sake of it, I'm gonna do it so you guys can see. That one. Now it increases to 1150. Okay, 525 stays the same, so it goes up in value. So if I wanted to recalibrate, I would probably, assuming by it's going up, maybe I would have to use 12, 14 million or 4 million scraps. Might even be more. I honestly don't know. I'm not gonna try it because it is not worth it at all when I can apparently complete summits without a problem, pretty much. Okay, hold that thought. This is good. This is good. So we have to buy the Senna for the summit. I am 100% down for... I'm sorry, I'm backing out of this menu a lot. But that is awesome, because that's gonna mean... Yeah, look at this. So the Senna is gonna be in a bundle, which means it's gonna be way, way cheaper. I think in Motorfest, because I want to buy this car in Motorfest, but if we buy it here for 1 million instead of like 1.7 or whatever it costs over on Motorfest, it is way worth it. And we already have the Countach, so that's all good and dandy. I could get out the Ninja. Not Ninja, so okay, said 1000. Tempesta, I think I'm gonna take the Senna over the Tempesta, to be honest. But, I mean, fair play, I guess. I kind of want to buy that one, but as I mentioned in a video earlier, I don't really care for the vanities anymore. I got some good smokes, I got some good window tints, all of that, so I I don't see that there are many vanity items that I'm really excited for anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna save the crew credits that I have. Man, I miss those days when you were able to like gain crew credits by just playing the game. Oh, okay, I see now why it's called the Marble Edition. I mean, it's a freaking ugly car. Why is it so loud? Maybe because I made it loud. I like the car itself is really ugly. It is. I'm not gonna debate that. But it's also kind of cool. So I'm gonna do my best to try to get us a win here. You know what? I might even... Okay, I'm not gonna mention that. If it doesn't happen, it's just gonna be weird. But yeah, we'll see when this video comes up. We might just grind it through completely and then see what happens. Because next week seemed kind of chill. And if I remember correctly, they are doing... So the week that Motorfest has a platinum car, they don't have a platinum car in this game. And then they return next week with a platinum car in this game. So what I think they do is every other week there is a platinum car in this game, and every 4th week in Motorfest. I mean, that's a fair way to do it, I feel like. So I have no problems at all with that technique. Because it kind of gives you a reason to jump back and forth. I mean, if you have all the platinum cars already, it's like... At that point it doesn't matter. If you play the Crew 2, then you're playing it because you enjoy the game, nothing else. And that is kind of the reason why I'm doing it as well. But then gaining some extra platinum cars, it gives me a extra purpose to actually play the game. But hands down, like I've said multiple times, I do enjoy Motorfest, and it has some good freaking features that were added to that game that I kinda do miss in this game. But overall, I love this game. Oh god, okay. But yeah, like, genuinely, this is probably one of my favorite racing games of all time. I'm gonna say that. Of all time, this is probably one of my favorite racing games. Forza Horizon 2 is up there as well. But to me, Forza Horizon 2 and The Crew 2 is tying neck and neck in how much fun I've had in the games. Forza Horizon 4 was a good game. Doesn't come close. Same with Horizon 5. Oh. Horizon 5 I got bored of really quickly. I think the game looks great. It bored me out so freaking quick that I was like, yeah, this is not worth it. I still have the game in my library and stuff, but yeah, I don't see myself downloading it anytime soon. And I don't know if I'm gonna, because I mean, Forza Horizon 6 should be around the corner. Uh, since it was some time ago it released, the 5th. But I don't see myself buying that game, especially not on launch. Because, yeah, I don't know, I have a feeling it's gonna be the exact same thing that it's been like the past 4 games. And that's also the reason that it kind of got boring, because, yeah, okay, this is fun, it's a new location, but it's the exact same thing that we've been doing for the past 5 games. Yeah, I don't know. They have some great additions as well to Forza. Like, I'm not saying that it's all bad, but for the average player, because I'm not a hardcore Horizon player. I'm a very, very casual player in that game. And I feel like for the casual player, it is very boring. That's my take on it. I know a lot of people enjoy the game, but I don't know. And I feel like for the casual player, now in this game, I've gone a bit harder and played a lot more. But I feel like for the casual player, this game is better, in my opinion. And opinions differ from people to people. I'm not gonna argue if anyone thinks Forza is better. That's my opinion. You can take it as you will.
3, 2,
But yeah,
1.
from the get-go, this is one of my favorite games ever. And I'll be
You're gonna
honest,
win this
Need
easy
for
peasy
Speed
lemon
games
squeezy.
have been really good as well. Heat was really good, but for some reason that sort of killed my Need for Speed vibe. I don't know what it was with that game that kind of left me hanging. Because I started playing through the game and I just stopped. And I have no intentions of picking up that game again. I don't know what it is about that. One thing I did love with Heat was how you kept your cars. You had your garage, you were able to walk around, watch. No, you didn't. Wait, hold on. Well, you were able to walk around a bit, right? Whatever. You at least you had your cars on. You could choose if it was 8 cars or something that you could display in your garage that you could watch. I love that feature. It's so sad that we don't have that in Unbound. Uh, but it is what it is, right? But if I'm being completely fair, like I was skeptical at first when I bought Unbound, because I was afraid I was gonna be the same way with that as with Heat. But this far, I'm absolutely in love with Unbound, especially like the online side of it. I know it's a lot of grinding in terms of Need for Speed, but it's so chill, such chill grinding, and there are so many minigame modes on the map, like a lot of the time, that it becomes fun. So yeah, I've enjoyed that game a lot in the past few weeks. And I have a feeling I will continue to do so. And if you guys want to see, as usual, if you guys have any recommendations on games you want to see on the channel, please let me know whether they are car related or not. I will take everything into consideration. Pretty much everything. Dude, these... I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like they have added a lot more races into this game. Because I do not recognize this race whatsoever. But I also think this is a old race because there is an old summit. And I think they put in the exact same races we had back then. I just don't recognize this race at all. But that is one point that is definitely going to the Crew 2. The Crew... Oh no. The Crew 2 has way better races, in my opinion, than Motorfest. Motorfest does have some amazing races, but not to the quantity that the Crew 2 has. And sure, the game is older, they've had more time to put out races and stuff, but the Crew 2 from the start, like on release, versus Motorfest on release, I am quite sure this game had more races. And that is, to this day, one thing I miss. We can check that out as soon as I get in the goal here. And just so you guys can get a measurement of what I'm talking about. Let it be over 100k at least. Ah, 114. That is fine by me. Hypercars glory. So, what I'm talking to you guys about, dude, we are 2 races in and already placing under 10k. Or top 10k, I guess. Six, 666. So, look at this. Sure, the map is bigger, everything like that, but you can't compare these amount of races. And also, in this, now I do not remember where that race is, even though I've done it 1,000 times. A lot of these races or places have... Oh, this here. Okay, so you got the Uber Dam, the Lake Med. So in this place it's 2. That's a drag race, so it should only be 1, yeah. This could be 2 drag races. Okay, it's 3. So even though you see all of these on the map, they could still be more than 1 race. Okay, this one should be 1. This one should be 1. This should be... Oh, that is a special event. 1. Okay, just because I said that, they are all 1s. But if we get closer to the city, they start becoming more. And all of that. That's a 1 still. That's multiple. So yeah, there are a lot of races, and I haven't done them all. I think we can even sort that out. But I've done 282 of them. We got 72 left that I haven't done. That is mostly new, like Motorflix stuff and stuff like that I haven't done. We can definitely continue on and do those if you guys want to see it. I also have one of these that I haven't done, the Extreme series. Road to Oahu. So that one released because of Motorfest. Well, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment down below, subscribe, and I will catch you all next time when we're gonna grind for the Sana. So stay tuned for that. Have a good one. I'm out.